All right, you guys have a great week. Bears Game Night Live with Jimmy, Tom Thayer, Jeff Joniak from London. That's coming your way next. Thanks for watching. You have a great week talking college football and more. We'll see you in a couple of minutes here on Fox. Coming up on Bears Game Night Live, the Bears fall to the Raiders in London. Joniak, Thayer, Miller share their thoughts as we break down the loss overseas on Bears Game Night Live. Welcome to Bears Game Night Live, brought to you by IGS Energy. I'm Luke Pinellas, Jim Miller alongside, and we'll hear from Tom Thayer and Jeff Joniak from London later on in the show. And Jim, let's talk about this football game. It was a tale of two halves for the Bears. Was it not? They fell behind 17-0 in the first, then came alive in the third quarter, taking a 21-17 lead before finally falling to the Raiders in the end. That was not the Bears defense we have seen the first four games this season.
No, it really wasn't. And they kind of knew what they were going to get leading up to the game. Josh Jacobs, who's a rookie, first-round draft pick of the Raiders, he was averaging 5 yards a pop. And John Gruden will basically give you every personnel grouping and why they went out and paid Trent Brown the amount of money they paid him. Rodney Hudson is an all-pro center, and they drafted Colton Miller a few seasons ago as a number one pick as well. So he wants to run the football. Then with the early injury to Akeem Hicks, and it's almost like the floodgates were open. Once the Raiders had early success, they were going to tap into it early and often, and the Bears find themselves really not getting any pressure on the quarterback, Derek Carr, because they were always in short yardage situations pretty much the whole afternoon.
Speaking of running the football, Bears rushed for only 42 yards in this game.
This is probably the most disappointing part of this team right now. The way their lack of running the football, coach commented on it in his post-game press conference, said they need to get tougher at the point of attack, and I think they need to really think about their scheme and what they're doing, what they've been doing previously. They run a lot of lateral runs rather than north and south like what we saw from the Oakland Raiders today. So I think over this next 2-week period, this really is going to be a gut check, not only by the players, but I think the coaches as well, because they won't go far at all this season if they don't get this ground game up and running.
All right, let's look at the highlights from this one in Oakland. And Oakland, by the way, on